It's pretty darn windy today, but Jacques is going to brave flying his plane over here. See this plane down here? He's going to fly it in the wind, and I'm going to chase him with the AVATA. Alright, so let me tell you, the AVATA is not very fast, at least not fast enough to chase planes, so I'm doing my best to chase Jacques' plane here. I do have a camera on the outside of the AVATA just to show you the angles I'm getting as I'm flipping around in the air trying to follow the plane. It's pretty cool. This is filmed with an Insta360 Go. Now we're back to the camera on the AVATA. In order to catch up to Jacques' plane, I had to raise the camera manually on the AVATA, and then the next thing I had to yell at Jacques and say, slow down, so I could catch up to you. So you'll see I'll do a better job here. Jacques is doing a great job flying this plane in the wind, and he's trying to keep it slow so that I can stay behind him, but he's about to stall it because he's not going fast enough for the amount of wind, and there he goes. I hover over Jacques' plane, checking out the damage, and you can see there's some damage to the prop in the front and the cowling, and you can see Jacques is coming to recover his plane. Now, if you're wondering what my battery time was trying to chase his plane, since I was flying at full speed for the duration of that flight, I only got about maybe 6 or 7 minutes of flight time. Not much. Here, the drone is going into low battery return, and it's going up to come back, and I'm just pointing the camera down so I can film Jacques and Joe walking away. So Jacques did me a favor by flying his plane, and I followed it, but it's pretty windy out here. And yeah, a little bit of damage from that crash. So what was the damage, Jacques?
Prop and the cowling.
So, oh, that piece is missing, is it?
No, I got it.
Oh, but it's missing as in it should be there.
It should be there, yeah, but right now it's here.
It's there. And is anything fixable?
Oh,
your prop looks a little
no,
wonky
the
too.
prop, yeah, the prop got bent quite a bit.
Okay, but it'll fly again?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no issues. Just a little.
Well, Jacques, I appreciate it. Okay, a little tip for everybody. If you fly the AVATA in the wind, in normal mode or sport mode, you will get an image that's sideways because the drone is using GPS to stay positioned and it has to fight the wind. If you fly it in manual mode, then you're the pilot, you control it, and you can keep it steady straight. So there is a fix they stuck in here, and they're using a fix from like the GoPro and the DJI Action 2, and that is horizon leveling. So all you do is go into your camera settings, slide up from the bottom, if I can find the touchpad here, slide up from the bottom, slide over to the right, and go until you find rock steady. That's your stabilization, and change it to horizon steady. And I'll show you what I mean here. I'm just going to take off and go up. I have it in normal mode. So this is GPS mode. The wind is blowing it sideways. In my goggles I could see everything sideways, but it should be horizon perfectly steady here as it's moving around. Now I can't go forward because we have a bunch of kids out from school right over there. So it's almost like they're coming to me. Why are they coming towards me down here? What have I done? Why are you coming for me? All right, so go this way. Oh, they're gonna cross over here. So I'm just gonna stay up in the air away from them. But you can see everything is kind of tilted here in my goggles, and hopefully the recording that you're seeing on screen is perfectly steady and level no matter how I move the camera up or down. There we go. All right, let me look down here and land this baby. next thing to show you is head tracking. Head tracking works when you use the little motion controller, so it's designed for beginners. If you want to look up or down at whatever you see, you just use the head tracking. So I'll show you how to turn it on and I'll show you how it works. So to put on head tracking, all you do is swipe down from the top. There you go, and go over to head tracking right here, turn it on. And now we're on. And let's get rid of that and we're ready to fly. Just find my motion controller. And then on the motion controller, I can't see a thing, but I know the red button's over here. Hit it twice. The motors will start. Joe, if you swing the camera around, you'll see the drone with the motors started. There we go. I'm gonna press this red button and our drone is gonna take off and Joe will show you it taking off. So press the red button and he's gonna show you the drone going up in the air. There we are. So it's sitting there and I have full control of it with the motion controller, so I could tilt my arms and spin it around and make everybody sick. And now just to show you the head tracking, it's pretty simple. I'm looking at Joe, but if I want to look at his feet, I just look down and I can look up. So Joe can see the camera moving up and down. And now I'll try to bring the drone over to me so Joe can get me and the camera in the same time. So I'm just going to pull the trigger, go forward. I'm aiming at Peter. I'm going to go over slow, not fast, so I don't want to take Peter's head off. There we are. And I'm going to spin it around. There we go, Joe's really close. And now, that right like that, Joe, it's perfect. Okay, so you can see me in the background and I'll move my head down. See? I can look up and down. So if I want to fly around like this, it makes it super easy. Point it at Joe, hold down the red button, and it's automatically going to land. It's going to go into landing mode. And as it comes down, I can control the camera. Oh no, I can't. As soon as it lands, I guess the head tracking goes off. I have to do it manually. So I have a little dial on the side to control the camera here, looking up at Joe. So you can see?
I can see.
All right, so take your thumb, double tap that red button. There you go. Motors are going. Now hold down that red button. And I'm gonna walk over to the drone as it goes up. There we are. Jacques is trying out the motion controller and the head tracking. Go side to side. Oh, it does. Okay. All this time I've been using head tracking up and down. I didn't know the side to side to work. No wonder I was fighting myself. So that means then, Jacques, if side to side works, you don't have to use your wrist motion anymore. No, you just use your head.
Turn your head.
Oh. You know, Captain Drone's pretty smart, but sometimes he misses the obvious. That was pretty obvious. Oh well. Here we have Jacques flying the Avata, and here we have Peter coming back with his drone over here, his DJI FPV. Coming down. Over here we have Jacques coming down. There we go. So the head tracking, ignore everything I said about the up and down because it goes up and down side to side as Jacques has just shown me, except he's also realized, and that's why I had problems too. My head was turned to the side and I was using the motion controller to try to move it the other way, so I was kind of fighting it. Did you have the same problem?
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess you have to really practice, but it's pretty cool. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Links are below to this product. I think it's on Amazon, DJI site. Every hobby store's probably got it. And if you have any questions on this, then just post them below and I'll get back to you. See you later.
See you guys.
Bye.